Okay, now that I'm not in K-pop anymore, I could say this. Why Jamie trying to be a thought? That's right, I said it. Tell her. I said it. Tell her.
What's up, guys? I'm Drip Thulu, and as most of you probably know, Jay from Day 6 on his Twitch stream called Jamie a thought. Most of you watching this probably already know most of the details regarding the whole thing, but if you don't, I'll just give you a quick recap to catch you up to speed. Basically, Jay from Day 6 is a pretty big Twitch streamer with close to 500,000 followers. During one of his recent streams, he decided to somewhat joke around and call his longtime friend Jamie a thought over an Instagram post that she had made earlier. This is the very post that he decided to joke about on stream. Honestly, it looks like a fairly normal outfit. I don't really understand the thought comment about it, but let me continue. Jay says that he and Jamie always joke around like this, but obviously to his surprise, she actually takes it really brutally and is actually really hurt by it. Not too long later, Jay does end up apologizing, and for those that do want to see it, I will put a link in the description of this video with his apology. And after all of those events, we are now here. I'm not gonna go any further in depth in any of this because you've probably all heard just way too much about it that's flowing through your sphincter and all your orifices at this point. I am just gonna give you my opinion on the situation as a whole though. I'm just gonna put my ass on the glass and just give it to you raw. I think this whole situation is fucking dumb. I probably just pissed off a bunch of people, but let me clarify myself. Jamie does deserve to be hurt over the comment, and I do think Jay is a complete and utter idiot for saying it. However, I don't think it's purely just keke J equals bad main must eliminate. Now, am I gonna condone his actions? Of course not. It was an uncalled for comment that was completely in poor taste, but I do think that this level of witch hunting and canceling is completely fucking stupid. Was Jay a fucking dumbass for making a side hand remark like that on stream in front of a shit ton of viewers? Yes. Despite being a joke, could it easily be twisted as not a joke? Probably. I mean, he did clarify right after that he and Jamie apparently talk like this to each other on text, so whether that is true or not is not something that we'll know until one of the two can confirm it. But what I can say is that it's evidently clear that he was at the very least joking. Let's be honest for a second. In the last 6 hours, have you not insulted someone in a way that is just as bad, if not worse, than what he said? Sure, it's not the same circumstances, i.e. you're not making fun of the person in front of a lot of others, but still, have you not said something way worse? The reason that I'm bringing this up is because most people seem to be butthurt, not over the fact that it was on stream, but just on the fact that he called her a thought. Now, was the joke execution an idea quite ass? Yes, the joke wasn't very good in the first place, but I mean, is it really that bad to call someone a thought? I mean, I get it, they were friends, but don't most friends say way worse shit to each other as well? I mean, literally, like an hour before I'm writing this script, I literally told one of my best friends that he looked like the type to make his wife's boyfriend's breakfast. And, yeah, that's way worse than the simple comment of thought. And I'm just gonna say this again because I swear to fuck, people are gonna twist the shit I say or just straight up lie. So let me make this clear one last time in this video for the 1000th time. I'm even gonna say it in monkey speak just to make sure that even the stupidest of Twitter users can understand the words coming from my mouth. Jay is dumb for saying Jamie looked like thought on stream. I honestly think that this situation has been blown way out compared to what actually happened. Like this level of coverage you would normally see on some type of huge scandal, like when Seungri was caught being a fucking weird voyeuristic creep and then was rightfully arrested. But seriously, person A made fun of person B. That's all there is to it. Yes, person B was hurt, so you know what should happen? How about they talk it out? They're full-grown fucking adults. They can take care of themselves and work out their issues between each other. Like, why does everyone feel the need to take justice into their own hands and then crucify Jay to a cross by nailing only his penis to it? From the way everyone talks about it, you'd think that Jay hit her with a pod racer while she was riding on her bike and then killed her whole family as she watched on in horror. Seriously, people make it sound like Jay fucking shitted in her toilet and maliciously didn't flush just so his fecal matter could perfume the air for living space. Honestly, this whole ordeal instead just highlights other issues we have with the internet and fan culture as a whole. Some of the responses you see are they're quite level-headed and they're honestly okay. And then some are just straight up hemorrhoids. I know he doesn't want to hurt her, but did an extremely terrible joke. Yes, I agree he should take a break. Talk to Jamie. She must have been crying, bro. You see? This? A fair comment. It's not over-exaggerating, and it's just stating their opinion about what happened. He really did expect Jamie to go along with the joke, but that didn't happen. I hope he learns from his mistakes and never repeated it ever again. He deserves to be held accountable. Again, another fine comment. I'm just not too sure about that whole held accountable part, because having him publicly say sorry and stuff, it's alright. But usually when people say hold someone accountable on the internet, they usually mean to make them into a slave that'll pick cotton from 9 to 5. It's so fucked that the only reason he's apologizing was that the community called him out for it. He 100% expected Jamie and everyone else to laugh along with what he said, and he would have moved on like nothing happened. But because he got backlash for his misogyny, he had to pull an apology out of his ass, and it shows. Okay, Kawasaki, you have to calm down your tiny nuts. No shit, he would have moved on like nothing happened. If nothing happened and everyone took it as a joke, then no shit, nothing would have fucking happened. Well, here's the dealio. Yeah, his apology was pretty shit. I mean, honestly, it's like the typical trash YouTube apology. He sounded genuine at times, and other times he sounded like he was just trying to do damage control. The only reason why I think this comment is fucking dumb is the fact that they're using the word that I don't think they know what it means. That, of course, being the only semi-advanced word that every idiot on the planet seems to use, that being misogyny. I wouldn't say what he was doing was misogyny, and here's the definition of that word on the screen. Dislike of, contempt for, or ingrained prejudice against women. You see, I don't know how to say this, but do you really think he and Jamie would have been friends if he was a misogynist? It just sounds like he made a joke about his friend in a really shitty way that came off in the worst way possible. That doesn't exactly sound like misogyny to me. Side note, I fucking hate it when people use that word automatically whenever someone insults a woman. Like, holy shit, that's so annoying. Just because someone makes a joke about someone else doesn't suddenly mean they hate them and the entire group that they belong to. Like, what if I just saw a random dude walking down the street and I just called him a man slut? Am I suddenly a misandrist? Because most people probably don't know what that means. There it is on screen. It is a person who hates men. Am I suddenly someone that despises all men because I called one dude a man slut? Yeah, no, you're fucking dumb, mate. Anyway, let me read the one tweet that I've been saving for last, because fuck me, this shit sucks on a whole different corporeal dimension. We are very sorry for what happened, Jamie. We'll make sure that he will learn from this. Even if you're friends and I am his fans, you don't deserve any if these, and what he already did is not even right. First, I just want to say that I'm honestly shocked that my Google Docs isn't underlining the whole damn paragraph in red and saying something like, delete this, you fucking idiot. Second, please learn how to fucking English. I had a damn near epileptic seizure trying to read this. Third, where the fuck do you get off saying that kind of shit? You will make sure that he learns from this? Why do you talk of him like he's some kind of dog that you own? You sound like some kind of pet owner apologizing to their neighbor. You know, something like, I'm sorry Sparky shit on the floor. He will never do it again. I'll make sure he learns, I promise. You're not his best friend or his family. Stop talking like you're in any position to say that kind of shit. Honestly, it pisses me off that for YouTube comments, I don't actually need to censor out the names, but for the Twitter ones, now we need to fucking give them privacy. Like, it's so annoying that I can't even give credit to the moron that decided to say this wild dumbassery on the internet. Also, you want to know something a little funny about this person? I did some digging, and I literally wanted to gouge my own eyes out because there were so many I heart J tweets. Like, it wasn't even funny. To save everyone's eyes, I'll only use these two tweets as example. I can guarantee in a few weeks when everything blows over, they'll be back to standing and gushing over Jay. As the head and only member of the Drippy Council of Yike, I shall award this troglodyte but a singular yike. To think that the same person who was creaming through their panties and jeans about Jay was one of the fastest to immediately toss the boy under the bus. Stan culture, guys. Fuck yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I think the whole situation is just wildly blown out of proportion and that people are just really, really dumb. Jay, while out on break, learn to be more creative with your jokes. Please and thanks. If you've made it to the end of the video, I have a question to ask. How do you feel about this whole thing? Did it grow way out of proportion, or do you think that Jay deserves every single hate comment that he's receiving? Please be civil in the comments. Don't be a cockhead just because you don't agree. Anyone that agrees or disagrees, if you think the things I say are like getting tongue kissed by the girl of your dreams or like getting your testicles vice gripped by a falcon, please let me know in the comments, as I'm a small and I don't really exist at all channel, so I will read all the comments. If anyone has any topics they really want me to rant about and or talk shit about, please leave it in the comments, as dude, I always need more ideas. If you like what you see and you want more content, like and subscribe so that you can let me know that you want more of my bullshit. It's been fun. See you all later. Have a decent day. Ja.